Hey guys, William Murphy here, welcome back to the channel. Here at Disney Springs in Orlando, you can take part in something truly unique, a ride in a real Amphicar. For a fee, you get to cruise Lake Buena Vista as a passenger in a vintage car that literally drives on water. In an era where cars were big, bold and brimming with chrome, one vehicle dared to wet its wheels. Literally. In West Germany, born and raised in the bathtub is where it spent most of its days. Sorry, carried away. Born of West German engineering and a splash of post-war audacity, was the only mass-produced amphibious passenger car to ever seduce both land and sea in the same breath. Designed by the cheekily visionary Hans Trippel, the Amphicar wasn't just a car, it was a flirtation with the impossible, a machine that whispered, "Why stop at the shoreline?" Sliding into production in 1961 like a well-oiled dreamboat, the Amphicar combined the sleek lines of the convertible with a naughty glint of a speedboat. Underneath its prim exterior, two propellers nestled just under the rear bumper, ready to purr. Its packed 1.2-litre four-cylinder Triumph Herald engine mounted in the rear, putting out a modest yet eager 43 horsepower. On land, it tickled along just about 70 miles per hour. In water, it made a cheeky little splash at 7 knots, hence the 770 in its name. 7 miles per hour on water, 70 on the land. And let's be clear, this wasn't just a gimmick. With its quadruple seals on the doors, a waterproof chassis and a bilge pump that worked harder than a Vegas showgirl in July, the Amphicar wasn't afraid of getting wet and wild. You could drive it straight from the road into a lake, no drama, just damp excitement. Production ran from 1961 to 1968, during which just under 4,000 units were built, with around 3,878 officially recorded. Of those, more than 3,000 were shipped to the United States, where they became darlings of eccentric collectors, lakeside lovers, and anyone who enjoyed mixing a Sunday drive with a skinny dip. The car came in a limited set of teasing shades: beach blue, regatta red, lagoon white and Ford green. The names alone enough to raise the pulse and drop your anchor. But like many impractical lovers, the Amphicar was doomed to short-lived glory, hampered by raising safety concerns, emissions regulations and perhaps a touch of nautical naivety. Production ceased in 1968. Those surplus models were still sold in the early 70s. Today, it's believed fewer than 600 Amphicars remain in operational condition worldwide, many of them lovingly restored, polished and occasionally seen showing off at a classic car show, or cheekily launching into a lake with a wink. The curious crossbreed of auto and boat never claimed to be the best at either, but oh, what a ride. The Amphicar was less about performance and more about panache. A four-wheeled flirtation with fantasy, a dripping wet rebellion against the dry and the dull. So next time you see a vintage car cruising into water without hesitation, no, you're not hallucinating, you're watching the Amphicar, a relic of a wilder, wetter time when some cars just didn't know when to stop. Some cars take you places, whilst the Amphicar takes you everywhere, if you've got the guts to follow it. Unfortunately, during our visit to the Florida Springs, we were unable to take a ride in the wonderful Amphicar. But I'm really keen to hear your thoughts on this vehicle. Do you like the styling? Do you like the idea of driving a classic into a lake? Or do you think it's such a horrendous idea you never want to see another one? Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a fun one, and what an amazing car to do a quick video on. The Amphicar 770. If you have enjoyed this, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel by hitting that subscribe button down below, not forgetting to hit the bell, hit that fun button, and again, leave a comment down below with your thoughts on the vehicle, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Until then, take it easy.